So this is it, the final event on the second day of competition here in the Cup of China 2025. This is the second Grand Prix in the series of 6, and it hasn't disappointed, that's for sure. We've got the pairs free coming up for you in just a moment or two. 8 teams battling it out here, and the situation as we go into the free, it's Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava for Georgia, who are leading. The Italian team of Sara, Conti and Niccolo Macii are in second place. And in third, the Olympic champions, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han. And that, to be honest, is who the majority of the fans here will have come to see. They haven't competed since they won the Olympic title back in 2022. And they gave a pretty good showing in the short program. We'll have to see how things pan out in the free. The free, of course, a completely different animal to the short program. Very demanding, and it is demanding in this arena. We've already seen it in both the men's and the women's event, and indeed in the ice dance, it's physically demanding out there. So that is the lineup, and news there that the Italian team of Lucrezia Baccari and Matteo Gauris for Italy have withdrawn. So only 7 teams, and they go in reverse order to how they finished in the short program. Panel of judges right across the globe. And on the second page there, you see the rest of the judges and the technical panel as well. So just about ready to introduce the first 3 teams out onto the ice. And just looking ahead, we've got all the medal ceremonies coming up for you as well after this pairs free. You won't want to miss that. A chance to applaud some amazing performances on the day of competition. So to get us underway, it will be an Italian team, not the one we expected, but it's the team lying in 7th place, Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. There they are. German team will be next. They're lying in 6th place. They've upped the pace coming out from the curtain. Annika, Hocke and Robert Kunkel. And last to go in the opening group, Team China, lying in 5th place. Jiaxuan, Zhang and Yihang. So here we go, off on the warm-up. So 6 minutes to get themselves going.
They are 2-time European medalists who competed in the 2022
so the Italians will be first to go. Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini skipped pretty well in the short program. Just a little bit of a problem on the throw triple lutz, but apart from that, everything else looks pretty solid. Team that won the European Championships last year, were 9th in the World Championships, runners-up in the Italian Nationals. Got together back in 2023.
They are national champions and the first German pair team to qualify for the ISU Junior Grand Prix figure skating final in 2019, the year they teamed up. They won the ISU's Grand Prix Skate America title in 2023.
Then Annika Hocke, Robert Kunkel for Germany. He's 26, she's 25. Bronze medalist in the European Championships back in 2023, 8th in the Europeans last year. Didn't have a great showing at the World Championships, finished down in 18th place. They were 5th the year before. So only one event prior to this season where they finished 8th in the Neville Vaughan Trophy. Yeah, looking pretty solid out there. And so to the Chinese national champions.
They are the gold medalists from the 2025 Asian Open Figure Skating Trophy in 2025.
Team that competed in the Junior Grand Prix last year, won the Riga Cup and the Solidarity Cup in Gdansk, and that got them into the Grand Prix finals, and they won the finals as well. So first season competing as seniors, and they've had a pretty good run up to this. They won the Asian Open and Skate to Milano qualifier as well. So they go into this lying in 5th place. Really solid performance in the short program. Just the only negative GOEs there on the combination spin. Can't afford here to leave any points out on the ice. Filippo looking good. So looking ahead to the final group, we've got Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman for the USA who are going to get us underway. Then it's the Olympic champions, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han for China. They're lying in 3rd place. Sara, Conti and Niccolo Macii for Italy will follow them, lying in 2nd. And the leaders after a brilliant short program from Georgia. They've got quite a lead going into this. Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava. And just to remind you, after the pairs event, we've got the medals ceremony for all 4 disciplines. And then if you want more, and I'm sure you do, looking ahead tomorrow, 2:30 local time, the exhibition gala. All of the medalists and a whole lot more participating there. It's always a lot of fun. Adjustment to the skates.
Skaters, there's 1 minute remaining in the warm-up.
So final minute for these 3 teams. Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini first to go. Annika Hocke and Robert Kunkel will be 2nd, and last to go the Chinese national champions, Zhang and Yihang. They're lying in 5th place.
Skaters, this concludes the warm-up. Would you please clear the ice?
So that's it. Final event here in the Cup of China about to get underway.
Our first skaters representing Italy.
首先登场的是意大利组合。
Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini.
So to get us underway, the pair team lying in 7th place. Team that was silver medalists in the European Championships back in 2023. We wish them all the best here. Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Really good start. Lovely elevation on the triple twist. You see a little bit out of sync on the saltos, just double. Again, a little bit out of sequence on the sequence. Double axel, single axel. Oh yes, straight as a die on the triple loop. It was enormous. And again, she finds that right foot, a huge throw triple lutz. Come on! Wasn't that great? What a super way to start this free skate here in the final event of the Cup of China 2025. Brilliant stuff from Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini.
Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini.
Gotta be honest, I don't think I've seen him skate much better than that. They got a personal best score in the European Championships back in 2024, where they finished in 3rd place. There was 2nd the year before that. But that was a cracking skate. Looking down every single element, all the way down, getting positive GOEs. Really brilliant.
Bravo, Tata. Bravissima. Che grinta.
Yeah, tremendous focus at the beginning of this 4-minute free program. And this is how it all began. There's the twist, the arms are down. Arms aloft there. What do they get? Level 3 on that. Straight out into the transitions. It's a side-by-side jump so that let them down sometimes. You can see she has quite a high wrap of the free leg, and that's going to make the timing a little bit different. Certainly to that of Filippo. Just single axles on the end there. So 2 doubles and 1 single on their sequence there, and that's 7.84 the points they got for that. But, their Group 5 lift towards the end of the program, their highest tariff element for that sequence, the 2nd highest. And boy, oh boy, did she do a good job on these throws. Look how high she is, and she did so well to spot the free leg on that, or spot the right leg. That was the throw triple loops. Nearly 5.5 points there. Really great. So, pressure on now. The skaters that are to follow, they've got to be on the money, that's for sure.
3, 2, 1.
They got 126.21 in the Nebelhorn Trophy. Can they possibly get close to that? Finished in 4th place in the Nebelhorn. So 122.25. I thought they might have gone a little bit more than that, but I think they'll take it. Really good component score there as well, 60.72. Great stuff.
Annika, Hocke, and Robert Kunkel.
So on the ice now, team from Germany, former bronze medalist in the European Championships. Team that finished 8th in the Nebelhorn Trophy this year. This is Annika Hocke and Robert Kunkel. They're lying in 6th place.
And I would do anything for love. I'd run right into hell and back. I would do anything for love. I'll never lie to you, and that's a fact.
Oh yes,
Never forget the way you feel.
huge triple twist.
No, no way. And I would do
Okay, it's the Salcos. They're lining up now. These were on the queue in the short program, and just a double, and he muffed it as well. She doubled out.
No, I won't do anything for love. And I'll be there till the final act. And I would do anything for love. And I'll take the vow and seal of
Sequence,
that.
double axles, a couple of single axles on the end.
But I'll never forgive myself.
Did 2 doubles and a single.
Tonight, and I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. But I won't do that.
Oh, yes. Dream of a throw triple flip. They really need to build on that and have a strong second half to this free program. Oh, yes. Gorgeous throw triple loop. Well, there's not much in it, technically, is there? The Germans gave it their best shot. Annika, Hocke and Robert Kunkel for Germany, challenging that super skate from the Italian team that are leading at the moment. Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Super stuff. Highlight for me in the program there was definitely the throws. Wonderful elevation on all of them, and she found the right foot perfectly. Just side-by-side salcos not working for them, and we'll have to see how crucial that's going to be. Remember, the Italians only did double salves. They lost a little bit on the sequence as well, with one double axel and two singles, as opposed to the two doubles and one single from the Italians. And just looking down, the GOEs are not quite as good for the Germans. And they only had a point in hand going into this. Here's the Salcos. You watch her, she doubles. He goes for it, but doesn't make the full rotation. And it's the lesser value element that's going to count there. So her double is what will count. Beautiful position on the lift. I've got to say, I felt the speed across the ice, and the second half of the lifts wasn't as good as the Italians, just lost a little bit of speed. That's something they can work on. Coach Andre Hotorek, who coaches them in Bergamo in Italy, he knows exactly what they need to work on. But certainly an awful lot to be very, very proud of. Sold the program well. They really did give a performance, and that was key. So they need a season's best score if they're to go into the lead. 121.64 or more would get them into the lead. 117.93 is their season's best score. It's going to be tough. It's a season's best, but it's not quite enough. 1:18.52. It's second on the free, and that will be second overall for Annika and Robert. It's good stuff. Things going in the right direction. And there's confirmation of that.
Stepping it up, okay?
Our next skaters represent the People's Republic of China.
接下来登场的是中国组合曾嘉轩、黄一航。
And so last to go in the opening group here in the pairs free. Young team, she's 18, he's 23 from Beijing in China. The winners of the Junior Grand Prix final last year, debuting in the Senior Grand Prix this year. This is Zhang and Yihang. Beautiful triple twist. Yeah, perfect unison in the triple toes. Double axels to follow. She couldn't quite hang on. Just a single on the end of that. That looks short on rotation. Nothing wrong with that though. There was a delay in that throw triple hooks. I love the way she didn't hang about going into that throw triple loop. Really wonderful stuff. Well, that is not a bad senior Grand Prix debut, is it? Thumbs up there.
Representing the People's Republic of China.
中国组合郑嘉轩、黄一航。
Well, they love their pair skating here in China, and they've been very, very successful at it indeed. And you can see this place pretty packed now. Goodness me. He wants the big one. Brilliant. A good choice of music, bit of Coldplay, you can't beat that, can you? So this is how it began. Fantastic on the twist, just about gets his arms down, and a beautiful catch on that. And level 3s, here's the toe loops. And both make it round safely on that. Not sure about the axles. He's short, and she struggled as well. So under rotation, that second axle doesn't count because she put her foot down. And then it was the triple salcho's next, which again get an under rotation, but nothing wrong with that throw triple looks at all. Positive GOEs all the way, and nearly 7 points for that element, which will do them no harm at all. Lifts look really, really good. The Group 3 lift getting a level 4. Yeah, in fact, all three of the lifts level 4. Throw triple loop. She makes it look easy. So much spatial awareness all the way through that. Their pair combination spin. Technical panel took a look at this, just gone down a level, so level 3 for that final element. So left a little bit out on the table. So their season's best score 124.84. They need 117.9 to go into the lead, and to be pretty sure they're going to do that. They're going to be the leaders at the halfway point.
Jiaxuan and Huang.
Yeah, they go. It's the season's best score for them, 126.45. So nearly a couple of points better than they've got this season. And component score coming up all the time. That's good news for them. Fantastic debut for the young team from China. So that's how it looks at the halfway point of the pairs free. We've got 4 teams to go, the top 4 teams after the short program.
Let's welcome our final group of skaters.
So this is it. Lying in 4th place from the USA. Here they are, Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman. Could they possibly get on the podium here?
From People's Republic of China.
Here they are. Fantastic reception for them. The Olympic champions, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han from China. In 3rd place here, don't rule them out. This is the first competition they've done since winning Olympic gold back in 2022. In 2nd place, the Italian team, Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii. They were great in yesterday's short program. But the cream of the crop yesterday from Georgia, with quite a lead going into this. And they look supremely confident. Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava. Here we go. there's confirmation of how they'll go in this final group and the points they've got in hand. And you can see there that lead that Anastasiia and Luka carry with them going into this. It's pretty substantial. And to be honest, the way they've been skating, I'm not sure they're going to need it, but we'll see. Anything can happen. So a fantastic effort for this team who finished second in the US National Championships last year. Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman competed in Angers last weekend in the Grand Prix de France, where they finished in 4th place. They'd love to get a medal here if they possibly can. They've got a little bit of work to do, and they've got the Olympic champions in front of them, so they've got to go some. Got to be better than that. And there they are. They are the Olympic champions. Won that in 2022. They're 2-time world champions, 6-time 4 continents champions, and winners of the Grand Prix final as well. Fantastic duo, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han. She's 30, he's 33 years of age now, and they haven't competed since winning Olympic gold. Did well in the short program, just a little nervy, and you can forgive them for that. But it'll be interesting to see how things go for them here. The tapestry of a legendary land, their music for the free. Really, really looking forward to it. Hardly a seat to be had in the place, and this, the duo everybody's come to see. Well, they were European champions back in 2023, runners-up last year, bronze medalists in the World Championships. They are the Italian national champions, and they've had a really good season running up into this. Won the Lombardia Trophy in Bergamo, won the Tayside Trophy in Dundee, and here they are going into the free here in their first Grand Prix of the season in 2nd place. Sara Conti, Niccolo Macii from Italy. They're in pretty good form here. The Georgian team, who are in the lead, need to be on the money. Open the door, and these two will take a leap through it, that's for sure. And there they are. They were sensational in the short program. See how they look here. Yep, more of the same, just quality. And that's really what pays them dividends, is that the grade of execution on each element is superb, so their score goes through the roof. Anastasiia, Metelkina, Luka, Berulava, leaders after the short program. They were sensational. They were bronze medalists in the European Championships last year, 4th in the World Championships. They've twice won the 4 Continents Championships, and they come here on the back of a win in the Trioletti Trophy. It's been a good start to the season. If yesterday's anything to go by, they're on a roll. It's going to be a fascinating final group, that's for sure. And as I said, this is the 2nd Grand Prix in the series, and you look back to last week, it was Rico Miura and Reishi Kihara who won the free with a score of 139.71. Diana Stellato, Dudek and Maxime Deschamps for Canada was 2nd, and the Hungarian team, Maria Pavlova and Alexei Sviatchenko, were in 3rd place. Their scores are around 123. Leading score at the moment, Chinese team 126.45. And just to put that into perspective, that would have got a silver medal last week at the Grand Prix de France. Good. The Chinese fans here, they're going to cheer every single step of the way. In fact, of each team in this final group. They are a knowledgeable crowd, very appreciative of quality skating, which is always great. All the skaters say they love to skate here. Yeah, triple toe looking really, really good from Luka. Just about 30 seconds to go now. Usually on these closing moments, you wouldn't want to do too much. Unless you're Anastasiia, I suppose. Nice triple toe there. And I'm sure will be it now. So, just to remind you, it's Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman for Team USA first to go. They're in fourth place. Then the Olympic champions, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han, lying in third. Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii will be third to go, and the final skaters, the leaders after the short, Anastasiia, Metelkina and Luka, Berulava for Georgia.
Our next speaker is representing the United States of America.
接下来登场的是美国组合。
Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman.
Here we go, big skate, big opportunity for these two. Close to a podium last week in France. Can they possibly do enough to get a medal here? The challenge starts right now for Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman for USA. Yeah, really good start. That's the triple twist. Not quite in unison, she puts a turn in on the end of the triple toe. Triple salco. Well done, she makes the triple loop, beautiful deep knee bend on the landing of that. Pick there. Completely lost the momentum. Change. I don't think they're going to get anything for that. What a great balance point there on that Group 3 lift at the end, and a really difficult dismount to finish the program. But a couple of crucial elements in the program there for Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman of the USA. The pressure really was on them going into this. Such is the caliber and the quality of the performances that have gone before them. Jenny Meno greeting them at the door. Training with Tom, Christine Pitt, Brandon Fraser in Irvine in California. But it started off well. There's the twist. Great elevation on that. He gets the arms down. She's got the arms up. They get level 3 for that. Here's those toe loops. And you can see not in sync with each other, but cleanly done. And she has to put a turn on the end to maintain control. So losing nearly 3/4 of a point on that. The Salchow she goes down on. That needed to be a sequence or in combination, so they get plus repetition and the fall on that. So losing technical content all the time on those first 3 elements. Well, certainly the first 2 elements, or the second 2 elements, should I say. But this was a real killer for them, because once the foot goes down, the spin's dead. And on that, I don't think they're going to get anything. Really great job on the throw triple flip. Lifts were good, and wonderful expression from them all the way through. It's going to be a tough one, though. They need 126.24 to go into the lead. That's not going to happen. That would be their allotted slot. 117, which is going to be a big ask, would get them into 2nd place. And 114 they need for 3rd place. 122.27 is their season's best score, and I fear they're sensing the worst. It's not going to be a podium, that's for sure. It's just, are they going to drop? And if they are, how far down will they go? Remember, it's Jiaxuan, Zhang and Yihang for China out in front at the moment. Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini for Italy in 2nd place. Leading score on the free, 126.45. These two are not going to be anywhere near it. It's an anxious wait. It was a brave effort, that's for sure. Remember, they were 4th in the Grand Prix last weekend. Oh, it's torturous, isn't it?
The scores, please. Katie McBeath and Daniil Parkman have earned 112.
Yeah, 112.52, 4th place it is on the free, and that will have been 4th place overall.
Currently in 4th place.
So, in 4th of the 4 that we've had so far. They gave it the best shot. 3 to go.
Our next skaters represent the People's Republic of China.
接下来登场的是中国组合隋文静、韩聪。
So hang on to your hats. It's the Olympic champions up next. We haven't seen them in action, well, up until yesterday, since winning their gold medal at the Olympic Winter Games. Great to see them back. We wish them well here. They go into this lying in 3rd place. A tapestry of a legend is the music. Wenjing Sui and Cong Han. The skaters. Yeah, she makes the triple toe. Bit of a lean on it, and the double axel. She's fighting, and another one. Really sharp on the triple twist. Loads of speed in and out of the throat triple flip. Side triple salcos, and she doubles out. It's a little uncomfortable going into that. Distinctive check at the left shoulder as she goes into the throw triple salco. Yeah, I think there was nothing left in the tank at the end of the program there. Looked a little bit wobbly on that group 3 lift at the end. Only getting a level 1, nothing too intricate there. But great to see them back, and they certainly have added something to the party. The Olympic champions, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han. Yeah, fantastic reception for them. She's 30 years of age now, he's 33. I can tell you, it takes something to get yourself fit enough to get through a program like that. And you can see they were down and out over the closing stages. Couple of the elements, a couple of the lifts looks a little uncomfortable. They had to work really, really hard. And that sequence at the beginning, I think actually it was triple toe, double axel, single axel. Hope we get a chance to see that again. So here's the triple toes. You can see she had a horrible lean on that. There's the double axel. They make that clean. It's this one I think was a single. Yeah, he singled out. So remember, it's the lesser value jump that counts. How key will that be? This was pretty sharp though, wasn't it? Right on the money. Triple twist, level 4 for that. That's the first one. There's the flip. Doesn't she nail that landing beautifully? So much core strength coming out of that. There, you can see she had to work hard. That was their group 5 lift, getting a level 3 for that, but only slightly, 9/100ths negative GOE on that one. The forward outside death spiral, one of the lowest positions out of any of the skaters that we've seen on the forward outside death spiral. It's not easy, and getting level 4 for that. There's the throw salco, good position in the air, and again, she spots the landing perfectly. Lovely extension coming out and straight into the transitions of the program. Well, fabulous stuff. I wondered where I put my hat.
The scores, please.
Okay, 122.97 would give them the lead. They're going to do that with that performance for sure. And what a start to their comeback, 130.47. They'll take that. And they go shooting into the lead. They put the pressure on the two teams to go. They're going to finish on the podium, but what color medal will they win here in the Cup of China on their return? Going to find out shortly.
Our next skaters representing Italy. Sara, Conti, and Niccolo Macii.
So, a deep breath. They've got to stay calm now. Lying in second place. Music from Caruso for the Italian national champions, Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii, lying in second place. Running edge coming over the triple toes. They make the double axel. Can they get another one? Yes, they can. Found the right foot, but a hand down by Sara. that to be good, but a hand down again. For a triple loop. That was a throw triple salcho. Well, they are beautiful to watch. There's no doubt about that. Now, 5 of the elements are going to be reviewed by the technical panel, and it could prove crucial. Fantastic effort from Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii from Italy. To remind you, they went into this with a 1-point margin over the Chinese team. And I think they've done enough, to be honest with you. You could see how important it was to get that sequence out. They fought every inch of the way through that, and importantly, the technical panel looking at that, they've given them the thumbs up on the rotation, so the GOE stands. It's 11.5 points for that second element, which was huge in the program for them. A cue on the triple salcho, which isn't too bad because remember, you still get the base value. That was sensational. Level 3 on the twist, loads of elevation on that. Here they are setting up the toe loops. Yep, clean as a whistle. And set up the double axel. This was so important to get these clean. And you can see she doesn't really go up. Tell you what, they were lucky on that last one. I'd have had her in the queue there, but they made it. And you can see a hand down on the throw, and that was the case on both throws. So losing a little bit on the GOEs there, but only less than 1/4 point on that one, less than 1 point on the throw triple salcho. Thought the lifts were great. Sharpest lifts out of anybody that we've seen. There's the salcho again. You can see just didn't quite have the core strength to hold that together, and a hand down there. So 0.88 the negative GOE on that element. But I'm pretty sure they've done enough.
Ciao a tutti, amore mio.
They'll have everything crossed, that's for sure. They need 129.52 or more to go into the lead. My gut feeling is they're going to be in the 130s. We'll see.
Dai. È andata bene. Cioè, siamo entrati che ci bombardavano dei pupazzi.
He's always got a lot to say.
Hanno bombardato un pochino anche me.
Mamma mia.
Piovevano.
Mamma mia.
Non è facile pattinare dopo i campioni olimpici in carica, eh.
Okay, this is it. Can they finish ahead of the Olympic champions? Yes, they can. 136.47. It's first place for Sara and Niccolo. They are leading with 1 to go. It's silver at worst for the Italian national champions. Brilliant stuff.
Siamo qua.
Our final competitors represent Georgia.
最后登场的是德鲁齐亚组合。
Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava.
Well, they were flawless yesterday in the short program. Go into this with a substantial lead. The two-time World Junior champions, European bronze medalists, Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava from Georgia. Amazing quality of the twist. Should be level 4 for that. So now for their sequence. Triple salto. Double axel. And there's another one and she goes down. Great comeback from there. Triple toes. Yeah. Makes the throw triple flip beautifully. How he saved that. That was a heart-in-the-mouth moment there. So much speed into the throw triple loop. Fantastic.
Change that you put on me. You thought I wouldn't change, but I will on you. I will never what you want with this fire, this fire. It's keeping me alive. Breaking out the chains that you put on me. Thought I wouldn't change, but I put on you. 'Cause I will never be what you wanted. This fire, this fire. It's keeping me alive. Making me believe I couldn't do without you. Make it hard to leave you, think it's all about you. You know I'll never be what you wanted. This fire, this fire. It's keeping me alive. This fire, is keeping me alive.
Well, that's it. The final performance in the Cup of China 2025. And you can see they gave it absolutely everything. Kept us all on our toes, that's for sure. There were a few heart-in-the-mouth moments there, but they came through it unscathed. Leaders after the short program, and I'm pretty sure they've done enough. We'll have to wait and see. Anastasiia, Metelkina, Luka, Berulava. Yeah, they made it into the Grand Prix finals last year. Remember, they were 4th in Skate America. They won the NHK trophy. That got them into the finals, where they finished in 3rd place. Well, this has been a very, very good start to their campaign. And you'd be a brave man to bet against that being enough for them to finish on top of the podium here. I think they've done enough. They only need 132.12. I say only need 132, but for them that's a very achievable score. And there were so many good elements. Yeah, there were a couple of mistakes in the program, but for the most part, they did what they needed to do. There's where she went down on that axle. And technical panel took a look at that. They've given it the thumbs up as far as rotation is concerned, so that's important for them. So they lose about 2 points on the GOE, and of course 1 point for the fall. So 3 points in total lost on that one element. Heart-in-the-mouth moments on the lift, the Group 5 lift. They got a level 3 on it, but lost about a point on the GOE. I think, to be honest, for the recovery, they probably deserve a positive GOE, because it was quite the comeback, that's for sure. Throws were good. He's such a strong guy, really able to keep his speed across the ice through these lifts. It's amazing the ice coverage that he gets. So the start of the challenge for them. So they need 132.12 to go into the lead.
Anastasiia, Metelkina, and Luka Berulava have earned 139.
Yep, that'll do it. It's a gold medal for Anastasiia and Luka. 1 point deduction there for the fall, but fantastic stuff. And that's how it finishes up. These two will be in action again in Skate America, which takes place in Lake Placid in 3 weeks' time. So that's how it finishes up. Anastasiia Metelkina, Luka Berulava for Georgia win gold here in the Cup of China. The Italians Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii the silver, and very well done on their return. The Olympic champions from China, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han, win the bronze medal. Fantastic achievement by them. A really fitting way to end the competition here. Final day of competition in the Cup of China. We should hear from the winners in just a moment or two. They're getting ready down at the Kiss and Cry, but we've got all the victory ceremonies coming up for you in just a moment or two. And that should be a lot of fun. And of course, the exhibition gala tomorrow, 2:30 local time here in Chongqing, China. So just about ready now to go down and hear from the winners of the pairs events.
好的，现场的观众朋友们，让我们把掌声送给冠军格鲁吉亚组合 ，Ladies and gentlemen, let's cheer for the champion Georgia Anastasiia Metelkina, Luka Berulava. 那非常恭喜你们获得本次比赛的冠军，你们真的做得非常的棒。那现在可不可以和我们现场所有的观众朋友们分享一下你们此刻的感受 ？So could you please share with us your feeling right now after winning the gold?
你好。First of all, we won't say a huge thank you. Sorry. Thank you to your support. Thank you, believe. We're very happy to win gold medal. Sorry, I'm very tired.
他说他非常开心能来到这次的比赛，并且赢得本次比赛的冠军。那这也是你首次来到重庆参赛，对这里的氛围和我们观众有什么样的感受 ？So this is your first time competing here in Chongqing. So how do you feel about the atmosphere and the energy of the audience here?
你好。Нам безумно понравилось здесь выступать. Здесь очень приятная публика. Мы ездили на юниорский финал в Китай, и нас потрясающе там встретили. И мы очень хотели вернуться ради публики. И мы были очень рады, что в этом году нам выпал этап в Китае. Мы безумно всем благодарны.
So, it was so great to skate here. It was such a great audience. And we came to China before for the Junior Grand Prix final, and we were so well received. It was so welcoming audience, so we were so glad that we were able to come back here, that we got the Cup of China Grand Prix.
他说来到这里真的非常好，那我们这里的中国氛围也非常之好。之前也参加过我们的青年组大赛呢，这次能在这次的比赛中获得冠军也非常的开心。那现场所有的观众朋友们，让我们再次把掌声送给我们的冠军格鲁吉亚组合 ，Let's congratulations to our champion Georgia.
Yep. Fantastic achievement for them. And you can see just how tired he was. It's a tough ask for him. A look back at some of the highlights here. Fantastic start for bronze medal on their return. The Olympic champions. Wenjing Sui and Cong Han gave it everything they had, that's for sure. Sara, Conti, Niccolo, Macii, silver medalists in the European Championships, bronze medalists in the World Championships last year, and they've won everything they've done leading up to this, and they gave it their best shot, that's for sure. They put the pressure on, and they win a silver medal in their first Grand Prix of the season. But gold going to the team that are the two-time World Junior Champions, bronze medalists from the Grand Prix finals last year, Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava from Georgia. Could not have been better, could it? Hope you enjoyed it. And we've got all the medal ceremonies coming up for you right now. Medals in the pairs, the ice dance event, the men's. It's been a fantastic couple of days of competition. And good to see so many people have stayed around for the medal ceremonies. Team USA have done pretty well here, they'll be pleased. Gold and silver in the women's event. They got a gold and silver in the ice dance as well. And really had a good fight in the men's event. Iwatashi almost getting on the podium there in the men's, but no medals for them at the end of the day. So just about ready to get underway with the victory ceremonies, the presentation party. I think just about ready to come out onto the ice. Good to see so many people in the arena staying for this. And here we go. So the victory ceremony for final event of these Grand Prix in pairs event.
ISU Grand Prix Cup of China 2025 Victory Ceremony Pairs.
2025中国杯世界花样滑冰大奖赛双人滑颁奖仪式现在开始。
Third and winners of the bronze medal.
铜牌获得者
From People's Republic of China.
来自中国隋文静、韩聪。
Well, here they are. It is a massive achievement, I can tell you. They haven't competed since winning Olympic gold back in 2022. But here, in the first Grand Prix of the season, Wenjing Sui and Cong Han win the bronze medal in the Cup of China 2025.
From Italy,
来自意大利
Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii.
So the start of their charge to make it into the Grand Prix finals again this season. Last year, they were runners-up in the Grand Prix de France. They won the Cup of China last year and got into the Grand Prix finals where they finished in 4th place. Winners of the silver medal this year, Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii from Italy. Fantastic stuff, and they're pleased as punch with that result.
First, and winners of the gold medal,
金牌获得者
from Georgia,
来自格鲁吉亚，
Anastasiia and Luka Berulava.
So their successes continue. Last season it was fourth in Skate America. They won the NHK trophy, got into the Grand Prix finals where they won the bronze medal. And the season continued in great vein with a bronze medal at the European Championships and a fourth place finish in the World Championships in Boston. The remarkable two-time World Junior Champions Anastasiia Metelkina and Luka Berulava, winners of the gold medal in the Cup of China 2025.
Please welcome the president of the Chinese Figure Skating Association, Mr. Ren Hongbo. He will award the medals.
下面有请中国花样滑冰协会主席任洪博先生为获奖运动员颁发奖牌。
Please welcome the ISU representative, Mr. Ghilardi. He will award the flowers.
下面有请国际滑联赛事代表吉尔吉艾莱克先生为获奖运动员颁
representative
发奖
of
牌。
the International Skating Union here at the Cup of China. Anastasiia and Luka, they'll be competing in Skate America. If you want to follow their progress, it'll be fascinating to see how they do. Wenjing Sui and Cong Han, they'll be in the NHK Trophy in a couple of weeks' time. Sara Conti and Niccolo Macii, they'll be in the NHK Trophy as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now
please
the
rise
anthem for the
national
winners.
anthem of the winner.
女士们、先生们，请起立，奏格鲁吉亚国歌。
Fantastic stuff, the perfect start
女士们、先生们，让我们向获奖
for
运动
the
员
team
表现
from
热
Georgia.
烈的祝贺。
The Trioleti Trophy going into this, and now a win here in the Cup of China stands them in good stead as they start to work their way for a place in the Grand Prix finals. Top six in each discipline will make it through into the finals. Take place in the first week of December. It's the 4th of December. That's it. Your medalists in the pairs event here in the Cup of China. Look out for this one on social media. It really was a fitting conclusion to a great couple of days of competition. Just to remind you, as you watch this, it's the Ice Gala tomorrow at 2:30 local time. And of course, we've got another 3 victory ceremonies to go yet here. So the party continues. In case you're wondering, it's 20 past 10 local time. And the crowd here in this magnificent Yudong Arena have got energy to spare. Skaters do their lap of honor, chance for all the fans to get a photo. It's a great shot. The customary photo with the flags, I think, now, before we get underway with the next ceremony. There they are. See the press down there on the carpet. So that's it, time for one more lap. Chance for the skaters to show their thanks and appreciation to a fantastic crowd here in the Yihang Arena. Love their pair skating here in China. They love their figure skating. They've been so supportive of all of the skaters, whether it's been going well or they've been struggling. The crowd have been right there for them. A couple more photo opportunities. I think this for the teams. About ready to get underway with our next victory ceremony, and it's going to be the ice dance.
ISU Grand Prix Cup of China 2025 Victory Ceremony Ice Dance。
2025中国杯世界花样滑冰大奖赛冰上舞蹈颁奖仪式现在开始。
Third and winners of the bronze medal。
红牌获得者
From France。
来自法国。
Daniil and Filippo。
So this season in the Grand Prix starts the same as last. They were bronze medalists in Skate Canada last year. They won the Grand Prix de France, which got them into the finals where they finished in 6th place. But here in the Cup of China, winners of the bronze medal, Evgenia Lopreva and Jeffrey Briseau from France.
Second and winners of the silver medal.
银牌获得者
From United States of America.
来自美国。
Emily Zingas and Daniil.
Well, up until today, the highest they finished in a Grand Prix was 5th. They were 5th in Skate Canada a couple of years ago. They were 5th in Espoo a couple of years ago. Last year, 5th in Skate Canada and the Finlandia Trophy. But here in the Cup of China, Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik for the USA win the silver medal. And they were sensational in both the rhythm dance and the free dance.
First and winners of the gold medal.
金牌获得者
From United States of America.
来自美国。
Madison Chalk and Evan Bates.
And here they are, the winners of the Grand Prix final last year. Winners of the World Championships for the last 3 years. And gold medal winners here in the Cup of China. The wonderful Madison Chalk and Evan Bates. Their first competition of the season, and it could not have gone any better. super to see. There's a real camaraderie between the athletes. You can see there, Madison as pleased as anyone for the success for India and Vadim.
Please welcome the ISU representative, Mr. Ghilardi. He will award the medals.
下面有请国际
It's got a busy afternoon. Mr. Georgi Elik
为获奖运动员
back
颁
out
发
to
奖牌。
present the medals here to the winners in the ice dance. First of all, bronze medals for the French team, Kenya, Jeffrey. Such a great moment for these two. And yeah, they really deserved it. They're a team that have been together for 14 years now. They must have a cupboard full of those.
Please welcome the Deputy Director General of Administration of Sports at Chongqing, Mr. Zhang. He will award the flowers.
下面有请重庆市体育局副局长张周勇先生为获奖运动员颁发鲜花。
The officials here and the sports ministers from Chongqing must be thrilled with how things have gone. The organising committee, as always, have done a great job with this event. It's been flawless. Stage management has been perfection. I think the athletes have enjoyed it, and the spectators too. So now the national anthem for the winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the winner.
女士们、先生们，请起立，奏美国国歌。
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
女士们、先生们，
So there they are, the medalists in the ice dance section here in the Cup of China 2025. Really was a super competition, and just to remind you, this is the second Grand Prix in a series of 6. If you want to follow the athletes, Madison, Hocke and Evan Bates will be participating in Skate America, which is in 3 weeks' time. That's the weekend of the 14th of November. They'll be there with Evgeny Lopareva and Jeffrey Rizzo as well. Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik, they'll be competing in the final Grand Prix of the series in the Finlandia Trophy in Helsinki. And that takes place on the 21st of November. So then there'll be a week's break. before the grand final. It's a couple of weeks break, might be. It's the 4th of December, I think. So there they are. Congratulations to Evgeny Alopareva and Jeffrey Briseau, winners of the bronze medal, Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik. They will be thrilled with that silver medal, and I can tell you it was well deserved. And Madison Chalk and Emma Bates on the top of the podium again. And the start of their campaign here in the Cup of China could not have gone any better.
ISU Grand Prix Cup of China 2025 Victory Ceremony Women.
2025中国杯世界花样滑冰大奖赛女子单人滑颁奖仪式现在开始。
Third and winner of the bronze medal.
铜牌获得者
From Japan,
来自日本。
Watanabe Rinka.
So here she is, winner of the bronze medal here in the Cup of China. Finished in 5th place last year in this event. She was a bronze medalist in the Four Continents Championships a couple of years ago. 23-year-old from Chiba, Rinka Watanabe.
Second and winner of the silver medal.
银牌获得者
From United States of America,
来自美国。
Alyssa Liu.
You gotta love her, a beaming smile for the 20-year-old from the USA. World champion from last season. Remember that night in Boston? I'll never forget it. Just fantastic. But she gave it her best shot here. A couple of lucky calls perhaps on the jumps, but she does finish with a silver medal in her first Grand Prix of the season. Wonderful. Alyssa Liu for Team USA.
First and winner of the gold medal.
金牌获得者
From United States of America,
来自美国。
Amber Glenn.
And there she is, winner of the gold medal, celebrating her birthday next week. She'll be 26. Many happy returns, Amber, and what a great present this is. Winner of the Grand Prix of France last year, winner of the Cup of China last year, and went on to win the Grand Prix final as well. And she starts this season as she left the last as far as the Grand Prix series is concerned, on the top of the podium again. A beaming smile, and heartfelt congratulations for Amber Glenn.
Please welcome ISU Representative Mr. Ghilardi. He will award the medals.
下面有请国际滑联赛事代表吉尔吉·艾莱克先生为获奖运动员颁发奖牌。
Now to present the medals once more. Skaters receive their medals, just looking ahead to the rest of the series. Rinka Watanabe and Alyssa Liu will be competing in Skate America, which takes place in Lake Placid on the 14th of November.
Please welcome
And
Deputy
Amber
Mr.
Glenn
Mayor
should be
Madam District
participating in the
Government,
final
Mrs.
Grand Prix of the
Yihang.
series, the
She will
Finlandia
award the
Trophy.
flowers.
下面有请重庆市巴南区政府副区长李平女士为获奖运动员颁发鲜花。
So now
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
anthem for
please
the winner.
rise for the national anthem of the winner.
女士们、先生们，请起立，奏美国国歌。
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
A huge congratulations from all of us here. There they are, the medalists of the women's event. Very well done to Amber Glenn, Alyssa Liu, and Rinka Watanabe. So, as you watch these pictures and we look towards next week in Skate Canada, in Saskatchewan, and there's quite the lineup there. Zero for Belgium should have been participating, but she's withdrawn. Sara Bordeaux for Canada will be in action. Madeline Skizas starts her campaign. Juliana Shirayeva for Canada will be there too. Then for Italy it'll be Nara Naki Gutman. Japan represented by 3 skaters, Yuna Aoki, Moni Chiba, and the amazing Ami Nakai, who won in France in emphatic style. She'll be there again. And for Korea it'll be Ashley Yun and 3 American women participating: Sarah Everett, Isabella Vito, and the start of the campaign for Ready to Know. So all that to look forward to next weekend as far as the women are concerned. So here we go, the final victory ceremony of the day, and that's for the men.
ISU Grand Prix Cup of China 2025 Victory Ceremony Men.
2025中国杯世界花样滑冰大奖赛男子单人滑颁奖仪式现在开始。
Third and winner of the bronze medal
红牌获得者
from Kazakhstan,
来自哈萨克斯坦
Shadorov.
So there he is, winner of the bronze medal here in the Cup of China. Gave it his best shot, the winner of the Four Continents Championships last year, silver medalist in the World Championships. And here, bronze medalist, Mikhail Shadorov from Kazakhstan.
Second and winner of the silver medal
银牌获得者
from Italy,
来自意大利
Daniil.
So here, winner of the silver medal, and what a magnificent skate he gave in both the short program and the free program. The Italian national champion, Daniil for Italy. Could not have tried any harder. Great to see.
First and winner of the gold medal
金牌获得者
from Japan,
来自日本
Sato Shun.
Winner of the gold medal here in the Cup of China 2025. For Japan, it's Shun Sato. Fantastic achievement for him. Shun made it into the Grand Prix finals last year. He was runner-up in Skate Canada, won the Cup of China last year as he's done this year, and finished in third place in the Grand Prix finals. Great start to his campaign though in 2025. Shun Sato at the top of the podium.
Mr. Ghilardi Elek. He will award the medals.
Mr. Ghilardi Elek, the ISU representative here again, out to present the medals for the final time here in Chongqing. Daniil, who really did give it his best shot in the free. And I've got to say, he performed two wonderful programs back to back, but at the end of the day, he wasn't a match for Shun Sato, the 21-year-old from Sendai in Japan.
Please welcome the president of the Chinese Figure Skating Association, Mr. Ren Hongguo. He will award the flowers.
Mr. Ren Hongguo, he must be very proud. The Chinese Federation have done a great job, as have the organizing committee here. It's been a splendid event. is, of course, the second Grand Prix in the series. Flowers going to Mikhail there. Daniil receives his. And, last of all, the winner, Shun Sato of Japan. So now the national anthem of the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the winner.
女士们、先生们，请起立，奏日本国歌。
Ladies
So
and
there it
gentlemen,
is.
these are your medalists.
The victory ceremony for the men and the anthem there for the wonderful Shun Sato of Japan, who wins gold in the Cup of China. So the medalists all very proud. It's certainly been a wonderful couple of days of competition here. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. There they are. Gold for Shun Sato, silver for Daniil of Italy, and Mikhail Shaidarov of Kazakhstan winning the bronze medal. The program jam-packed with quad jumps. A really fiercely fought competition it was, the men's event, as indeed were all of the events. And if you want to follow the progress of these guys, Shun Sato will be participating in the NHK Trophy in a couple of weeks' time. But for now, for myself, Chris Howard, cheerio.